everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am back with How to Kill a Kit with Style. So this is my kit that was based on Fancy Pants Yellow Door. So this piece of paper is from Joann's, but it's also a Maggie Holmes from the Carousel collection. So my idea is to have this kind of half and half of torn white because I don't have a full sheet of this paper, but I want it to look like it's gone all the way to the other side because I am going to tear a little bit of the side of this white paper here because it was already ripped, and expose some of that pink paper. So I started ripping it in half and realized, well, this white paper is 12 by 12. If I just put it down and then finish the ripping, then I will make a whole 12 by 12 piece of paper. So I am going to use this photo of my daughter. It actually is kind of old and I got it from my friend Tiffany, and it had to be when we were camping or something. And she is hanging out with our friend's dog. So I just thought it was super cute and very outdoorsy, and the collection that I'm using is very autumnish, but it has all of these flowers. And I think I was watching Orange Girl the other day, and she did something very similar to this. So first I am going to go through all of the die cuts. I am going to pull out that little tag that is blue and just do that as a little layer behind my photo. And then I'm going to pull all of the die cut pieces that are flowers. And then I went to this chipboard sheet that I am trying to use up, and I'm going to pull the florals and the mushrooms and a couple of buttons, chipboard buttons. So I'm just going to pull them all out and put them aside, and then I am going to grab the florals from the sticker sheet. Now, originally I thought, okay, I can just stick and plunk, but I couldn't. So I end up kind of arranging the die cut florals, and then I am going to grab a piece of wax paper, and I'm going to put the sticker florals on the wax paper. That way I can move them around. Here I go. Here I think, okay, yeah, I'm just going to stick them. Nope, they're going to go on wax paper. So I grab, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7, I don't know. And I cut them apart. I know some people tend to save their wax paper, but wax paper is super cheap, and I like to cut it into the size of the stickers or whatever has adhesive backing, and that way I can just toss that and get another sheet and I don't have to commit. So I haven't had any issues with the wax paper, so I will continue using it. A lot of ums today. Maybe because I'm looking at that cup of tea thinking, I need to make some more tea. That sounds really good. So this is pretty much the design plan, and you're just going to kind of see me play. So I hope you don't mind watching me play around with my basically little bits and bobs. I will swap out that leaf there because the other one seemed really big. It was like twice as big as the flower it was coming out of, which didn't make much sense. So I tried to put the 3 chipboard flowers in 3 different places. So there is kind of a triangle effect going on, even though it looks, when you look at it, it's a very vertical layout. The picture is vertical. Most of the embellishments all come vertical. But if you're looking at it, the dimension of it, you've got your chipboard in all 3 places, that type of thing. So that's kind of what I was going for. So most of the flowers will be attached with just my tape runner. A few of them I am going to add some of these sticky thumb foam circles, and I got those from Christina. I tend to use fun foam, but in my little container from IKEA, they're in the same section as the fun foam, and then I didn't have to cut anything. So it was kind of nice. Little laziness on my part. I feel like lately I just haven't had a ton of time to sit down and scrap, and so any time saving issues I can find, I'm going to. So I'm looking for a title, and I end up pulling this Fine Little Day from the sticker book, and that is going to serve as my title. It is a little bit different of a pink, but I think that I needed something a little bit different to stand out a little bit. Otherwise, I felt like it was going to get lost, and I wasn't sure I wanted to bring in like a black title, something really bold. So I wanted it to stand out enough, but still blend in a little bit so it felt like it was part of that big floral. So I got to use quite a few of my brads. You can see I only have 3 brads left and 2 banner brads on that sheet, so I'm super excited. I have a feeling that that is going to be used up this month. And so I just scatter those about, and I know that Julianne really felt like they would be a good touch for the center of the flowers, which it would, but I did like the idea of it scattering. That being said, I felt like it needed to have a little bit more. So I pulled out my sequins, and this Falling For You sequin pack is one of my favorites, and I do hoard it, just using it a little bit, as well as that wood veneer piece in there that says love. Totally hoarding that too. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, probably stick it in one of these How to Kill a Kit with Style packs. Otherwise, it may forever be hoarded. I'm not sure. Which is funny because the sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps are super inexpensive, and you get a ton of them. So I don't know what I'm thinking. I just need to use it and order more, basically. So I'm going to scatter those about. I don't make you watch all of it, but just some of it. And that is going to be my final layout. I absolutely love it. And I've got some close-ups here. You can see the sequins and the brads and the dimension between the florals and the florals up on the pop dots. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. And definitely check out everybody else that is doing this series. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time.